So, I recently reconnected with an old friend, and it brought some things to light that I think I want to talk about today. So, let's get right into it. Like I said, I recently reconnected with a friend of mine from high school. Long story short, he had gone into stage 4 cancer in the years we weren't talking, and he was obviously worried for his life. The cancer went into remission, thankfully, and he converted to Christianity and feels like he owes his life to God. His oncologist even told him that there was only one way he could see something like that happening, and it was with God's help. That's all well and good. Stuff like that happens all the time. People attribute remission, which happens naturally and sporadically, to God. But part of the conversation that got me was this. You'll hate me for saying this, but it showed me God. Now, we live in the deep south of the United States, and around here, atheism is basically seen as anti-theism or devil worship. You're never asked what religion you follow, you're always asked what church you go to. People here, on the whole, don't even understand what it means to simply not believe in a God. And here we have a friend of mine who was an atheist when I was a Christian, who didn't hate me for years, and yet getting into contact with him again, while I'm an atheist and he's a Christian, seems to think that I'll hate him for accepting religion, even though he didn't feel that way when our roles were reversed. This is honestly something that baffled me. I told him that my issue is with religion, not with religious people. Unless you do something appalling because of your religion, you're pretty much good in my book. It's just strange to me to see someone who didn't hate me when I was a Christian assumed that I would hate him now that he's one. This is an issue that needs to be addressed. Theists and atheists can have both meaningful conversation and friendships as long as we find common ground. I may wage my small little YouTube war against the institution itself, but that doesn't mean I have an issue with anyone who's associated with that institution. I don't think that anyone should. Everyone's human. Even if you don't believe in the same God, who cares? Play some video games. Go watch a movie. You can have an issue with the government of the United States without hating every US citizen. I believe religion should be no different. The idea of what an atheist is seems to get tossed around a lot too. Some think it's a religion, some thinks it makes you some kind of antichrist. I've legitimately heard things like, I'm a Christian and I hate Muslims, but Muslims are better than no good atheists. People who frequent the chat rooms that I do probably know exactly to whom I'm referring. Thankfully, that guy's banned from those chat rooms now. I hear atheists conflate Christians and Muslims with idiotic tools who believe any Skydaddy fairy tale that comes their way, which is equally invalid in many circumstances. Hell, I went to a Christian private school growing up, in the Bible Belt. I didn't even know what the word atheist meant until I was being taught that Darwin was an atheist who had a deathbed conversion. Yeah, that's the thing I was taught. In school. Back on topic. I think tribalism like this is generally toxic. If you view someone as their religion, or country, or even their race, before viewing them as an individual, it strips them of their humanity and boils them down to an essence that may not truly represent who they are. But anyways, guys, I know this was a weird tangent to go off on, but the video responses will be coming back soon. I should be able to get part 2 of the Prophecy Report response video out in another day or two, so look forward to that. With all that said, I hope this short video can give everyone some perspective on how we can view each other, and maybe that'll help us have some more meaningful conversations going forward. Before you go, we're rapidly approaching the 100 subscriber milestone. If you haven't shared your opinion of what I should do for that milestone, let your voice be heard either in the comment section here, or in the comment section on the original announcement video. There should be an iCard in the top corner linking you there. Not sure how it's going to get there, but if I pray real hard, I'm sure it'll happen. If you guys enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share it around, and subscribe and hit the bell icon so you can be notified when the next video comes out. It'll be soon, I promise. Links to my Twitter, Patreon, and other stuff is down below as usual, so check all that out if you want to be an incredibly awesome person. Since you're watching my stuff, I'll go ahead and assume that you are. Till next time, guys, see ya.